I don't know why my phone wasn't setting up. I hope my mic sounds alright, because when I tried the mic out the other day, I bought it off of Amazon. When I tried it out the other day, I didn't try it when I was like moving around and stuff, or even on live. But I hope I'm talking loud enough for the mic. Dog hair in my mouth. But I hope I'm talking loud enough, because when I tested it, it sounded a little bit quiet. But now that I think of it, my phone volume might have just been down, so I don't know. Hi. I don't know. I'm folding laundry, so hopefully it's not too, what's the word? Like muffled and scrambly. I'm good. How are you? You're good. That's good. Love to hear it. I currently have flu A, and I'm pretty sure a sinus infection. I live in Maryland. How about you? My 5th collection? I'm not sure I know what that means. Those look comfy. They are. They're Juicy Couture PJs. Since I don't go back to school for like basically a week, still I just have been lacking doing my laundry. I've just been wearing my PJs. And I honestly haven't been going anywhere either. Hi Addie. Tell your mom I said hi. Hello, Poppy. Sure, Addie. I'm folding laundry. Is my mic alright? Like, do you guys think the mic is okay? Like, what's your guys' opinion on it? Is it too quiet? Is it too loud? Is it muffled? Am I like moving it too much? Is this a good area, or should I move it up? Like, what do you think? Someone just said, hey, huz. Holy brain rot. Guys, I absolutely hate folding my laundry. It's an endless task. But it's okay. Because I hang up all my shirts and everything, but I think I'm gonna start putting my shirts in my dresser instead of hanging them up, and then only hang up like my sweaters and stuff. But I don't know. How old am I? I'm 17. 17. I'm honestly really excited to turn 18, because it's gonna be, so on YouTube you have to be 16, which I'm 17. you gotta be 16 with parent approval to like start making money on YouTube, right? And I put in my ID. They declined it. Like they were like, no, like because you're not 18, like you can't put that ID in. So I have to fix my account, my like ad censored account or whatever, to be able to make money and everything. But there's been a lot of progress on my channel this year. Am I single? Yes. Oh my goodness, the guy I'm talking to right now, tell me why we were literally up at like, I'm so serious, like 3 a.m. last night, like just on call. Like I need to get a better sleep schedule. It's because it was Christmas, so I like didn't care about my sleep schedule. But you're gay, nice. Me too. Okay, honestly, guys, let me know, is my mic working? Like, is it working well? Like, is it muffled? Is it all right? Am I too quiet? Am I too loud? What do you guys think? Because I'm like talking normally, but like I would rather talk like this, like in a lower tone, because it doesn't hurt my voice as much. But I gotta talk like this because I feel like you guys can hear me better if I talk like this instead of like this. Because like this, I sound rude. But like this, I sound all happy. Want to marry me for real? No. Oh, this is my work shirt. I was just making sure it's clean. I swear, my shirts, like, I can never get them to smell really clean, like my work shirts. So, it could be louder. Okay. Now I'm gonna move it. So, the mic, I'd rather like hold the mic when like I'm filming, but obviously I'm folding clothes. So, I rather have it like acting like it's a microphone. But having it on my clothes is not that bad. I feel like it was just really low here, but I feel like here would be fine. Like, is here good? Because I know I'm louder here than here because of how far it is. You know what I'm saying? But there's that. Am I wearing cool socks today? No, I'm wearing True Religion and Juicy Couture socks right now. One of each. Am I having a good time? No, I have the flu. But it's okay because we're folding clothes and we're having fun, right? We're having fun watching me fold clothes and answer questions. Okay, this is like my first time, like, for a long period of time testing these out. And honestly, they're a little small, like to just hold in your hand. I wish they were like a tiny bit longer. Does that make sense? Or am I just too picky? Like, I don't know. I hope I didn't like make that really loud on the mic for you guys. I try to like put you guys over there. Okay, so yesterday I went through my crochet inventory and to see what I have. And I wrote it down in that book up there and no, literally the flu stinks so bad. Hold up. Okay, so I went through all the stuff that I have crocheted that I would like to sell, and it's in this bin right here. And I went for this shelf this is stuff that needs to be hung up in my closet and put away. So we're gonna ignore it because I literally do not have the energy like whatsoever to deal with this right now. So there's that. It's my underwear actually. Um so I went through the shelf. I organized this shelf. I actually haven't posted it yet, but I'm probably gonna schedule it for January 1st. So New Year's. Where I actually went through how many yarn labels I used this year. Can you guys guess how many I used? Because it was not what I was expecting. I was expecting to use more this year than I did last year. But in all fairness, last year I made an entire blanket. So I used a lot of yarn skeins. Plus, I was working on two other full sized blankets, which one of them, oh, you can't see it. That's a different thing, but it's right here. It actually did not get finished, but I still used up those yarn skeins. And this year I had two crochet injuries where I wasn't crocheting that much. And then I also have been sick constantly this year. Like, constantly, I've been sick. I don't feel great whatsoever. I mean, right now I have the flu, but you know, my Christmas was great. Thanks for asking. I love when you guys ask. So, yeah, this year, can you guys guess how many yarn labels I used this year? Last year, I used 164 yarn labels. Here they are in all of its glory. And then this year, this is how many I used this year. So, very sad that I didn't make my goal, but honestly, I don't blame myself. I had two crochet injuries, been sick constantly. I've been so sick, I haven't even been wanting to crochet or use my knitting machine. My grandma loved her Christmas gift. Thanks for asking. Or at least that's what she said. So I think she did. She wouldn't lie to me like that. Plus, I knew she would like it. It's yarn. Yeah. Obviously, the upcoming year, I'm gonna try to just plow through all of this yarn. A lot of the, not a lot, but most of this yarn on my shelf, I'm thinking of, because I just haven't used it and I've had it for months and I just don't have plans with it. I think what I'm going to do is actually put it on Facebook Marketplace, or I'm just going to make random things and try to sell it at markets. I really want to do multiple markets this upcoming year because this year I only did one. I was supposed to do two, but then they changed the date because of rain, and then they still had it on that date. And so, yeah, I kind of just lost $50 on that, but it's okay. I have a tent, I have tables. So, there's that. The only thing I really don't have for like markets is like my setup, which is like how you organize everything like that. And I don't have any like business cards because I just do commissions, which I don't necessarily do commissions, so to speak. Like, I can't crochet everything, and I'm not gonna crochet something completely brand new that I don't know how to crochet for someone who's paying. But like, my mom paid me $25 to make her friend a birthday gift, a scarf. And so it's like that. Like, my mom, like, she'll give me yarn and be like, hey, will you make this for me? I'll give you like 10, $15 and I'll make it. And then my dad's coworker, she requested a crochet scarf, but I made her a knitted hat, a doubled up knitted hat with the fold over brim with a pom pom in the color she wanted. So yeah, my dad just hasn't seen her at work yet. But eventually, I told him like just ask for like 25 bucks and it doesn't even matter how much she gives me. I already made it. Um but like if people want certain colors and certain things and stuff that I already have made, I don't mind making it, but I do mind people asking like, "Oh, like we make me a whole blanket?" No. I'm not making a whole blanket if I won't even make myself a whole blanket. I'm working on that is a Granny Square scrap blanket, which was supposed to be for my parents' Christmas 2 years ago, 2 Christmases ago. Obviously, I didn't finish it because it's still here. Originally, I wasn't even using scrap yarn for this blanket. I didn't think I was going to use just scrap yarn for this blanket, but I have enough scrap yarn to continue with the blanket. Plus, I like to keep my scraps even if they're this long because my knitting machine makes these long enough to keep but not long enough to throw away scraps, you know what I'm saying? Like usable scraps. Like very, very scraps. And so I am using them for this blanket and just random other projects. And I don't know. I would like to sell online. I really would. I would just prefer to have my own website because, first of all, I don't know how to make my own website. I'm not tech savvy. I don't even edit my YouTube videos anymore because the general frustration I get with editing my videos, I'm so sorry, but I genuinely hate it. I've tried to have 3 different editors. The one editor, he said he was going to edit my videos, and then he just never did. So I never really followed up with him on that, but he said he was going to and never did. And then my one friend, he was supposed to edit my videos and then he got like locked out of his CapCut or something. And so I paid him for no reason apparently. And I'm not going to ask for the money back, you know what I mean? It was like 15, 20 bucks. It's not that big of a deal. And then my other editor, um I just never like added him to, like able to like edit on my account on YouTube, and it really went nowhere with it because I kind of knew he wasn't gonna do it. I am looking for an editor though. I also don't know how to like hire an editor. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a lot of money. Um at my work, I've had very few hours lately, and with being sick, it's even worse for me right now. So, there's that. So, yeah. I have been very active. Now that you say that, I've been very active on my TikTok. That is the main thing that I am consistently active on, or that I am like immediately active on. TikTok, I think, is the easiest for me to post on. Instagram is really hard for me to post on because I don't know what to post. And if I post on Instagram or YouTube Shorts, it's usually just me posting my TikToks, which sounds really good, but no, not 1,500, $15. They don't owe me anything. I gave them 15 to $20. 1520, not 115. No. How was my Christmas? The day before Christmas, Christmas Eve, I cleaned and I cooked the entire day. And then Christmas, I slept in, which I really wanted to do. And me and my mom, we cooked. Mainly my mom because I did all the setup and everything. Like I literally was cleaning from like 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Christmas Eve. And I was also decorating and stuff. Um, so there's that. My mom did most of the cleanup. because when guests were still here Christmas yesterday, I literally went to my room and fell asleep because I genuinely felt like I was going to throw up. I do not know why. Like, I genuinely thought I was going to throw up, and I did not feel good. I didn't end up throwing up. I think I had a fever, and that fever broke, which is why I felt like I had to throw up. Um, so yeah. If I start a yarn company, well, I don't think I'm a fan of making yarn. I've done it three times now that I think about it. I've dyed yarn 3 times, and I don't think it's for me. I rather buy my yarn instead of dyeing it. But I don't know what I would name it. Probably Journey's Yarns. I don't know. That's my name. Um, but I mean, things happen. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have a yarn company one day. Who knows? Maybe I'll make the softest yarn ever. I love soft yarn. I'm not a fan of bulky yarn, I've noticed, but I do have a lot of it in this one color. My calf is cramping. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 skeins of a certain, like, I think it's a weight 6 yarn. And I don't think any of them actually, they might have yarn labels, but I don't know what to do with it. It's definitely enough to make a blanket. So I think I might make like a granny square blanket and just see how that goes. Like a skein is a granny square, and then make like 6 of them and then make a blanket or something, like a throw blanket like for our couch. Okay, my calf is feeling better. But yeah, I'm from Maryland. I live in Maryland. Hello. Am I Catholic? Catholic in all caps. I am not Catholic. I have a best friend who's Catholic. I am actually Christian, but I am open to learning more about being Catholic. I just think I'm better off Christian. Um I'm very happy that I organized it to the shelf. I know you guys can't see it how I want you to see it. Now you can see the whole shelf. It's because the thing that's plugged in my phone is like wobbly. Okay, so basically, I love how I can. Ooh, I just hit my butt on the ground really hard. Anyway, so another reason I love mics like this is because you can be all the way over there and I can talk normally and you guys can still hear me all right. Although I will say I cannot see your comments. So there's that. When I get back over there after explaining everything on the shelf, then I will answer them. Okay, starting from the bottom up, these right here, I have 3 bags of yarn labels. I collect my yarn labels from yarn that I've used. It is not 100% accurate to what yarn labels I have used and what I haven't, because I got a bunch of yarn. Some of it didn't have labels, some did, and I did not keep track. So there's that. I have my seeds for my garden. It's a lot of seeds. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see how much that is? I saved a lot of bell pepper seeds. I love munching on them. Like those little ones, like the snack size. I have some lined paper. I have some canvases, some string that I was supposed to get rid of. And then up here, I put these boxes up here last night when I was doing this. But I have my drill for my knitting machine right here, and then I have my yarn winder, and I have a cord maker. In this little box, I have a lint roller. Comes with it's very, very handy, especially with crochet objects. And then my mom got me these handmade with love, like labels for my crochet stuff. I haven't used them yet. And then I have scissors that I stole from my mom. Oops. It's okay. She has a lot of hair. Just don't tell her. I'm joking. But these scissors are really good. They're like hefty duty ones that I use for my pom-pom makers. And I actually have 2 pom-pom makers from Michaels that I have used. And then I have, I think, like 1, 2, 3, maybe, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 different sized pom-pom makers from Hobby Lobby, which I have not used yet. And honestly, they look pretty weird, so I don't know if I'm gonna end up using them. They weren't that expensive for 4 of them. They were the same price as 2 of these, but these I can tell are better quality, the ones from Michaels. But I don't know, they're only 2 sizes from Michaels, so there's that. This, I thought there was crochet whips in here. Unfortunately, I was wrong, and it's scrap yarn. Technically, it's not all scrap yarn. This, my brother's dog chewed up along with a lot of this. Some of this I didn't even realize I had. Like, I forgot I had this. I actually want to undo that. Like, I told you it wasn't going to be accurate with the yarn labels because here's some cotton yarn. I tried to make a bandana, which actually wasn't that bad if you look at it. Like, I got pretty far, but it's very, like, here's another yarn label. My brother's dog chewed this up. She also chewed this up, but this isn't that bad. I'm honestly just gonna cut this and then put it back on my shelf. Where'd my scissors go? Did I just lose my scissors? How did I lose my scissors? I put them back in the bag, right? Right? Hold up, guys. Stop, because I actually lost my scissors. They're not in the bin. Am I crazy? Guys, I'm like actually so concerned right now. It's not under this mess or in it. And it's not in a bin where it should be. Yes, they are. They were hiding under the pom-pom makers. Okay, this yarn I actually ended up making something out of this. I had like 2 or something skeins with that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna try to save most of this yarn because this one yarn that my brother's dog chewed up is actually really expensive. Like, this yarn is crappy yarn. It needs to be thrown away. Like, this is an entire skein. This yarn is really expensive. It's literally like $9 for like not even 50 yards. But I'm gonna end up throwing it away. Same with this red yarn, because there's just no saving this. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to untangle all this. This I'm gonna save because I was working on a baby blanket and I really like that yarn, but we're not doing all that. This, I don't even use cotton yarn. I realized I don't like it, but I will keep it just in case I ended up using it. Hold up, I have to cough really bad. I don't know if you could hear it in my voice, but I literally needed to cough so bad for no reason. I'm so sorry. And that was literally disgusting. My bad. Like this yarn label, if I keep this, my count will be off and I'll use 102. And then this one will be off, but I didn't even use these yarns. Like, there's no point. And I honestly don't feel like going through the hassle of trying to save this because I feel like it's useless. Because you really, there's no reason to keep this, and there's no reason to struggle. It's probably only $40 worth of yarn, which I know that sounds crazy to be like, oh, it's only $40. But I have so much yarn that it genuinely doesn't affect my stash. If I had a very small stash, I would definitely encourage you guys, like, if you have a very small stash and your yarn does get tangled like that, I would definitely encourage you to try to untangle it as best you can and use it as scrap yarn or use it as stuffing for other projects, but I don't have any projects that I'm using stuffing for. I think I have to cough again. I'm trying not to. Excuse me. Like, I have some yarn over here that's like this basket is for scrap yarn that I have over here. Like this, I know I'll do something with this, but I'll probably double it up or use it in the Granny Square scrap blanket because I also used cotton in that. Um, my old bus driver last year, my what am I, a junior? Yeah, my sophomore year, we had this no, it was my freshman year. Yes, my freshman year, there's the bus driver and then there's another person on the bus, like a helper or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna undo this to get more scrap yarn. Um, Same with this. I just want to let go of the project. She actually gave me she saw me crocheting on the bus multiple times. And so she brought me this giant bag of all cotton yarn, cotton blend, like it was just all cotton. And I don't necessarily work with cotton, so I gave most of it away, but I did keep some of it, and a lot of it went into this blanket. I won't lie. A lot of it went into this blanket. You can tell, I mean, you could feel it and just tell. Do I have one ear? No. Um, yes, it was in the other box. Sorry, I could not see your comment. I was too far away, but I could sense it. Yeah, I did steal the scissors from my mom's office. Yeah. Yeah, my room's really cold. I accidentally left my heater off last night. I was going through like hot flashes like from being sick. I think I had a fever. I keep like accidentally getting a fever and not realizing I have a fever until like I break my fever. So there's that. I also have this, which is a sweater I crocheted, which took me forever, and I've never worn it except for like once because I critique it too much. But yeah. We'll undo this and undo that. But I don't feel like taking my yarn winder out. So, yeah. Robbie, my ex? My ex's name is Robbie. We're like kind of on cool terms. That's funny. I haven't heard his name in a minute. But all this is get thrown away, and then I might put the bin back. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a perfect spot for it, kind of. But on the other hand, it's like, do I really want like a sparkly bin right here? So I don't know what I'll put here if I move the bin. If I don't put it back, I'll probably put like another good sized box that I can like reach into like this. That seems like a good idea. Up here on this shelf, you guys may be able to see I have some knitted stuff I made for myself, which I can actually show you guys. Oh, did you guys just hear my knees crack? That hurt really bad. Oh, my ankle's cracked. Like, I have this hat I made, which I want to make a matching scarf with it because I love this color so much. It's called Burnt Pumpkin, and it's great for the fall. I have 2 other scarves here and then 2 more scarves here. Hold up. And then right here I would put my like crochet notebook / journal, which here you guys can see all my stickers. Got a whole bunch of them. I love stickers. I'll show you guys what's in it in a few. And then here I have this like dish that I stole from Red Lobster. Yeah, I think Red Lobster, because that's what they put their shrimp in. And I have a bunch of like crochet needles, hooks, and I also have a pencil, which I should probably put a pen in here because that's where the notebook's going to be. And I rather write in pen sometimes, most of the time, than not. And this honestly just has the same thing, but it also has a screwdriver to my knitting machine. So there's that. There are like 2 unopened hooks in here as well. I don't know, my hand is shaking. I think my blood sugar's low. This is whips. This is whips. This is whips that I want to take apart because I don't really know what to do with them. And then my knitting machine. And then I have 3 containers like this of stitch markers, which are really handy, might I add. So there's that. So yeah. So where do I keep my yarn now? I keep my yarn on what you guys are sitting on actually, which I will give you like a little tour of that in a while because my knees hurt and I don't feel like standing up anymore. So yeah, so in the book, I got this journal from Dollar Tree, I believe, for like $3. Right now, last night I took inventory, which I did it in pencil just in case I update my inventory and I make more things, you know what I'm saying? So that's the gray bin over there that you guys might have seen. Like, I have 77 scrunchies made because they're really fast and easy to make. And they're nice. I have 12 knitted hats, 2 baby hats, 2 cat ear beanies, 3 dog hats, 3 ear warmers, 3 headbands, 2 bag pouches, 7 scarves, 1 pumpkin. I made a pumpkin in my knitting machine. 1 pillow, 1 shawl, and then 1 mini skirt that I've had for years. And then shirts, which I didn't categorize. I didn't like break it into 2 categories just because I did not feel like it. But I make these, like, I make a certain type of like open back crop top. I've always freehanded it, and there's certain types that aren't just that type of crop top. It's a different type of crop top, and then there's like one actual like shirt shawl-ish thing, and they're made with this yarn that I told you guys about. I actually really like that yarn. So there's that. Have I ever made sweaters for my dogs? No, I have not, because they don't like them. And I have a German Shepherd who I mainly make stuff for because she won't chew it off of her or anything. But my other Rottweilers will. And so there's that. But maybe I will make a sweater for them. My German Shepherd, the reason I haven't made a sweater for her is because her fur is so thick. She's double coated because she's a German Shepherd, and her hair is so long that I don't want her to overheat. And so that's why I don't, you know, do that. Do I have a fever? No, I can tell right now I don't have a fever. Yeah, I can tell I don't have a fever. I'd feel like I have to throw up. So yeah. I was gonna do something. I just forget. Like, I have so many projects going on, and so many projects in my head that I just haven't written down that I've been thinking about. But I don't know. I have a cold. No, I don't have a cold. I have the flu. Close enough, I guess. Close enough. My back hurts. Ugh. My back hurts because I've been like setting up so much. So I think I'm gonna switch over to either my vanity or most likely my table, and we're gonna make some like hair bows and probably take some inventory of that because those might also be nice to sell at markets. So that'll be nice. And doing markets is a good way to make like some extra money off of your hobbies. I know lately with the government shutdown, a lot of markets got paused because people just weren't interested or anything. Um, so there's that. But hopefully they'll be back up during like the spring. I know all the winter ones and the fall ones are obviously over because it's, past Christmas, so they're obviously over. But there might be some January, maybe February. There might be like 1 or 2 February. I know my school does one, but it's more of like not me struggling to get up. Please don't clip that. But what was I saying? But my school does a craft fair, which I actually did participate in last year with my best friend. Her mom's a teacher, and then our other friend, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not friends with her anymore. She's just weird and she stinks. Like, she physically stinks and doesn't clean herself properly, even though she knows how. And she has like a drug problem, so not my cup of tea. But to each its own. This is the gray bin right here that I was talking about. It's literally overflowing. There's the lid. I need to reorganize everything in there and then see how I want to organize stuff. I'm thinking, I do that sometimes. I'm thinking of buying maybe new totes. And I'm thinking of also, sorry, I just blinded you guys. I've been thinking of, what is my light doing? What are you doing? Stop. Oh, there we go. Maybe that'll. What is this doing? Y'all, sometimes I can just not figure this thing out. Like, you would think after having it for a few months I would figure it out. Nope. I just dropped something. What did I drop? Oh, the lid to that container. That can't fit. Hold on, I'm picking up my laundry. So, yeah. Let me put you guys up here real quick. Oh! Thought I broke it. I might have, actually, now that I think about it. Might have broke it. I might have broke it. Is this on? Probably. But, yeah. Hello from Canada. Nice. Hello. So I have like bows here that I've made. Like, I made this one, which is really cute. I like this one. I like that they're bigger. I like the bigger bows. But I also have like these small bows. Here's my favorite. Can you guess why it's my favorite? It's because it's Hello Kitty. I also have this polka dot one, which I really like. Do I know Stray Kids? No, I'm not Emma Stone, but yes, I've heard I look like Emma Stone. Please don't remind me. But yeah. I did make them. Oh, thank you, girl. I kind of want to light my candle. I think I need a drink because I keep coughing. I think my throat's dry. I think that made me feel a little bit better. Can we hang out? No, I don't know you. Sorry. How am I? I'm good. Where am I from? Maryland. My eyes definitely look like Emma Stone's. Yeah, I get that a lot. I honestly kind of see it. Holden. I don't know who that is. I'm not even gonna look it up because I'm probably gonna get offended. What was I gonna do? Was I about to make bows? I kind of don't want to do that. The Hello Kitty bows, really cute things. I love bows. I love bows. I don't necessarily wear them anymore. I did a lot as a kid. I also made a crap ton of button hair clips. So, YOLO. YOLO. Um, I'm thinking of an idea. Do I love bows? Yes. Do I wear them? Nope. For real. What am I planning to make next? I don't know. I don't know. Have I ever made socks? No. Although I was thinking of getting a sock knitting machine, like a knitting machine that is just for socks, and making my own, like, I don't know, like, is that too crafty? Is that too grandma hobby? I get told I have grandma hobbies because I crochet. Which, like, I don't blame them. Like, on the other hand, I'm not a grandma. I just have a crap ton of hobbies. Like, I'm one of those people who, like, hyperfixate on, like, with their ADHD, hyperfixate on one hobby at a time and then keep all the stuff just in case I want to randomly hyperfixate on it again. But I feel like the only hobby that I haven't, like, just randomly stopped was crocheting. So maybe crocheting is my favorite. That is a good idea. Hello Kitty mat. Like coaster is nice. My yarn shop, stop. Merry Christmas. Do I have any plushies? I don't make plushies with my crochet. My birth mother does. So there's that. You guys should totally like and subscribe. That'd be really cool of you guys. But yeah. Make more colorful pom-poms maybe. Maybe. I kind of don't feel like doing anything. Oh, I used my dehydrator um yesterday. I got a dehydrator for Christmas. That's what I wanted. I told my dad that's what I wanted. Um and so I did like one single banana on it and then I ate all of it. And it was really good. It only took I did like 8 hours, I think. Like, yeah, I only did like 8 hours. But I did it on like 145, which is like not very hot for a dehydrator. So yeah, my nails look beautiful. Thanks. Um, someone here speaking spaghetti. Stop. I love that. Um, but yeah. Is it raining? Oh my goodness. It's so dark out. Yes, it is raining. It's so dark out and it's not even 5. It's 4:44. Close enough. Yes, I am still on the talking stage with this new guy. He actually watches my channel, which I've never went out with a guy who's like genuinely interested in my channel. Other than my one ex. We're like off and on. He I swear he's like a narcissist. He always has to be better than everybody. And like even if you do good, he can do better or his friend does better. And I was talking to him about my channel and I was like, this was a while ago. It's a couple months ago. I was like, "Oh, like this view just got like this video, this short just got like 1.5k views, which is like really good for me because I had just like gotten back to YouTube after being really sick for a couple months." And he's like, "Oh, my other friend who lives in a different state, she has YouTube and she's doing so much better and blah 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 blah." And then I'll be like, "Oh, like I'm about to hit like 5k subscribers like probably soon, like, you know, that's good." And he's like, "Oh, well, you probably won't make any money whatsoever. Doing YouTube makes you no money." And like, I don't know, like he just could not be happy for me. Like I make 17.25 at my job. I got a raise. And he was at my house and he like it was for a baby shower for my friend and her grandma was asking me like where I work and how much I make and I told her um and she was like, "Oh, that's really good." And then he was like, "Oh, well, I make blah blah blah." And which is like $4 or $5 more than me. And mind you, he does construction and he's 20. Guys, my work just tried to call me. I don't know why. I think they wanted me to pick up the shift, but I literally had the flu. I even put in that I was sick when I dropped one of my shifts last weekend. So like I don't know why they're calling me. I literally have the flu. Like I work with food. I cannot go in. No, but literally like he could not just like and I literally I'm not gonna lie. He was like, "Oh, that's cute. That's cute they make 17.25. That's cute. That's cute." And I got in his face, I'm not gonna lie, in front of everybody at that baby shower, at my house, mind you. He's sitting on my couch insulting my pay, and I literally went like this, and I clapped in his face, and I was like, "Yeah, it's cute." And he was like, "Hostile?" And I'm like, "I'm not being hostile. You're being rude," or something like that. And I was so mad, and I'm not gonna lie, I, like, kinda haven't talked to him since because I've just been so pissed. Um, so yeah. Isn't he great? But in reality, I've known him forever. I don't know, I just he can never see me doing I feel like he can never see me doing good in life without being like, "Oh, when I was your age, I had my own car. I paid for my own car. It was $1,500." I don't care. I don't care. You're in debt. You're in debt at the age of 20 because you bought a $1,500 truck, and I'm over here with my car fully paid off because I bought it at wholesale and I fixed it up. I mean, He makes me want to peel my skin off and make him eat it sometimes. Other times, he's really sweet. I'm not gonna lie. And we're still friends, so. But yeah, I really haven't talked to him since because I don't know, I'm still salty. You know? Yeah, I'm a firecracker. Yeah. Yeah. Enough fuel and I just explode. Yeah, it was like the build up, like when I like yelled at him in front of everybody, like it wasn't just because of that. It was like so many other things that like had happened that day and like some other things that he did. And I didn't even like tell him like what he did and whatnot. I just like I don't know. We both have anger issues. I think that's why that relationship didn't work out, honestly. Um, but I mean, maybe it's for the better. You know, the guy I'm talking to with now, he's only ever like pissed me off like twice. And the first time he did it was the day after I got hit with the flu really bad, like really bad. Like flu A randomly sneak attacks you. And I told him I was taking a nap. I didn't take a nap. I literally just wanted to watch TV without him interrupting me. And well, I was going to take a nap, but I couldn't sleep, so I ended up watching the TV, right? And tell me why. Like, he was blowing up my phone not even 3 hours later. Like, I mean, legit blowing up my phone. And I'm not gonna lie, I was so pissed that I like genuinely was about to block him. Like, I was not having it. And then the other time was, um, no, I'm thinking, I forget. Like, it's at the tip of my tongue, I swear. Oh, he went through my reposts on TikTok, right? Which, like, okay. Yeah, I literally post every single, like, thing I see on TikTok. So, like, whatever. And he was, like, asking me about my reposts. And I, like, kind of got weirded out. I'm not even gonna lie. And the fact that, like, before we even started talking, like, he, like, sent me, like, he commented under my TikTok, which I'm like, okay, fine. Come to find out, he stalked me. Mind you guys, he admitted this. And, like, we're cool and everything. Like, we're talking. But, like, at the time, I was really weirded out because he stalked me to after he got my TikTok, he somehow found my Snapchat and we had a mutual. Um Come to find out that mutual is his friend who is my ex and his ex gave him like the green light to talk to me. How nice. My ex, his friend. And so I'm like, "Hey, like do I know you or something?" Or he texted me first. I don't even remember cuz I added him back cuz we had a mutual. And he like sent me a screenshot of my reply to his comment on my TikTok, which guys, I'm sorry, but I have a lot of I'm not trying to like glaze myself right now. Like I have like a lot of people, like different people that I don't know. Like every single person who comments on my TikTok, I'm not going to go to their page and try to see who they are. I'm just going to generically respond. And so he sent me a screenshot of it. And I'm like, what is wrong with this dude? So I'm about to unadd him and he keeps texting me and I'm like, I don't know, but I didn't unadd him and he would like keep trying to text me and I would not text him back at all. I would only do streaks until I was like really bored. I was up in PA. I was coming back home. It was a 3-hour car ride that it was supposed to be a 2 hour and 45-minute car ride. turned out to be a 4 hour and 30-minute car ride. So that's great. What am I holding? I'm holding my mic. And so that's why we ended up talking. And I actually got to know him, and he's pretty chill sometimes. And I don't know. He also lied to me about his age, which, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of weird with ages. But turns out we're only a year and like a quarter apart. So, like, that's not that bad. But I don't know. He is younger. That's why I have a problem with it. Like, if he was older and that was our age gap, I wouldn't care. I mean, if my parents don't care, I don't care, is how I feel about the age gaps, you know? But yeah, there was that. But I mean, me and him are steady. We've been talking less than a month. So, hmm. Liked by. Thanks. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I'm trying to hit 5K and I'm semi close. But yeah, that's my dating wrap for right now. My last relationship kind of like scared me away from dating for a little bit because he was like insane. So was his crazy mother. I should do like a whole story time on that. My plan for next year is to graduate. Wait, I won't even graduate next year. I graduate 2027, right? Or do I graduate? No. Wait. No, I don't graduate 2026. I graduate 2027. Okay. Um I'm bringing you guys closer so I can read your comments. How do you start as a YouTuber? You just post. Honestly, I would get on a I would I would post multiple different content at multiple different times to try to see what your statistics look like and then go from there. After like 2 months, then look at your statistics, see what works well for you, see what you enjoy making, see what times you should schedule your videos for. I would also tell you, don't put any money, like a lot of money, into filming equipment and whatnot. I film on my phone. Like, I'm on my phone right now. This was like not even $30 on Amazon, the mic. Um I've gone through multiple different mics though. I'm trying this one out. I don't know if I like it or not yet. We'll see. But yeah, you're dipping out. Bye, Mix. Mix the text. I have the flu. I would also suggest that once you grow your following and whatnot as a new YouTuber, I would definitely suggest adding more like connected accounts, like your TikTok, your Instagram, your Snapchat, if that's what you do, and like other things. So yeah. Am I vaccinated? Yeah. Hi there. Yeah, I would definitely recommend some of that stuff. I'm vaccinated. That's Are you stupid? Are you? Genuinely. No, I'm sick because the flu is going around my school and everywhere. I have flu A. which is highly contagious. You want to come get it? Dumbass. Anyway, I love being rage baited. I swear. It's okay. I'm also a Trump supporter. Semi. Some things I support, some things I don't. I mean, I'm Team Red. That's just what I believe in. How do you do lives on YouTube? You have to have a certain amount of following subscribers before you can go live, but you just press the live button. I would suggest that if you're making content for older people and not children, put it as like no kids allowed or like not made for kids for all of your content. Um, Definitely turn your comments on so you can live chat. And I would also leave your lives up on your channel. And I suggest you would make a pinned comment after you go live, after it saves. You could put like your Instagram, your Snapchat, or any like other links. Like my pinned comment, like my generic pinned comment right now, I just made like literally last night. It literally has my TikTok, even though I have 2 accounts, I only make one known. Not known, but I only like promote my main because my second account I really don't care about. It's a backup account. But I put my Instagram and my TikTok, and I also have an Amazon link that you guys can like buy stuff for me on. That's like for my channel, for my dogs, and for me. And there's like some other stuff on there that's for like my mom and whatnot. I just made because some people were asking me a while ago and recently to make it. So I finally made it. So if you guys want to, support that, you can go to the link. I have it posted on one of my posts. You want to rage bait me, but I'm too sweet. I hate being rage baited because I'm so easily rage baited. Like it's not even funny. Like genuinely, I am terrible at like not noticing when people are rage baiting me. And so I just go off. If the lives automatically save after you're done with your lives and like you turn your live off, they automatically save to your channel. You'll see like videos, shorts, lives, playlists, and then posts. I think that's the version. Let me get my iPad and show you because I know you can do it a certain way. And I know it'll just be easier if I literally show you how to do it or show you what I'm talking about because it's kind of hard for me to show you what I'm talking about when I don't have it in front of my face. So there's that. Okay. Go to YouTube when you can. Go to your channel. When I open my channel, this is what I see. This is me right now. I'm live. I love how you guys can see the glare. I hate that. What did I just do? Go to your channel. Go to your channel. Hold up. I'm putting my mic on. Okay. Go to your channel. You're going to see home, videos, shorts, live podcast, playlist, post, and membership. I only have this membership because I set it up. To have a membership, like a members only program, you have to, I believe, have a certain amount of following. I'm not entirely sure. The lives will automatically save. This is my iPad, so it'll look different on your phone. But this is my iPad, so it'll automatically save. Like this live was from 3 days ago, and you can make them public or private depending. I have some that are private where I just didn't look good. Like this was my first live all the way 8 months ago. You have to have a certain amount of subscribers to go live. I believe it is 50. But I love going live. See here, I even went live with my friends a few times. I also have podcasts. I don't know really how I got this. Like, I didn't set it up, but I have a crochet podcast, and so that's what this is. So it has my episodes. So I might do like a makeup podcast or something because I feel weird with only one podcast here. Your playlist, I would definitely recommend if you have different types of content on your YouTube, I would definitely recommend making playlists for each type you have. You also will have private playlists, but like these right here are public. Like this is daily vlogs. I was doing them for a while when I first started my channel, and they were doing really good for a very new channel. Q&As, makeup challenges, makeup tutorials, get ready with me, shopping hauls, cleaning, DIY crafts, my knitting machine, my crochet projects, yarn stash busting, reviews, crochet podcast, which has 12 episodes. So that's the first season. I'll make a second season too soon. I just keep forgetting. Ipsy makeup unboxing, canning, gardening. See, this is private. This is crochet tutorials that I want to use, and then I have crochet tutorials, which is one video. I don't even think this video is public yet.
Hi guys, I'm Journey from Journey.
Nope, it was posted 2 hours ago. It's got 1 like. You guys should like it. It's a granny square tutorial, but I didn't do so good. It was my first time like doing it, and I just but you're live, like you can see old ones. You can also update your picture. Like I always go back and find a good picture instead of leaving it like this because it makes it more desirable for people who want to go back and watch your live. If they see like a good picture, it can kind of also explain like what you're doing in the live. Like most of these I'm crocheting or I'm showing you crochet books or I'm eating. Like that's literally drink from my work. Like here I'm obviously on my knitting machine, but like most of my lives I don't give it a title. Like this live doesn't have a title. Most of my lives don't. Um that's just because of how I like it. But your shorts, I definitely recommend shorts because your shorts will get you a lot of views really fast. So I would definitely take advantage of that. Like this video right here got 1.5k and this one got 1.2k, 1.3k. And like some of the other ones really didn't do well. Like this got literally 30 views because it's a live highlight. Some of my live highlights, like this one got 1.2k, 1.1k, 1k, and 1.1k. Like these live highlights did really well, but I didn't add any hashtags or anything, I'm pretty sure. But like these, like my views were really low. Like this has 6.6k. I think that was like a makeup tutorial or something. And like literally, it's just like old TikToks. My name is Journey. And like I have scheduled videos. You guys are getting a sneak peek. I have 3 scheduled videos. Yeah, they're scheduled. But like you can also go here and it says latest, public, privates. So these are private. These are also the scheduled ones. And then there's members only. So there's that. And like your homepage, I would definitely recommend like editing your homepage a lot or like semi often and set it up however you like. Like, I don't know why, but these are my popular videos. My goodness, I coughed and now I feel like I'm dying again. But I mean, that's how my YouTube looks. Your YouTube is definitely gonna look different than mine, especially when you're first starting. When I first started, I would just post whatever and hope for the best, and I wouldn't use hashtags or anything. But I definitely recommend, using hashtags. I definitely recommend like studying the YouTube like algorithm before you start all that. But there's that. I'm kind of tired. I'm trying to look for something to do because I don't really want to do anything. Like, does that make sense? You're welcome. Like, I don't want to do anything, but like on the other hand, I should probably call my work back. I know for a fact they were calling me in for that shift that nobody picked up, but I genuinely can't pick up that shift. Like, did I have lunch? Yeah, I had a bowl of ramen. I might go back to sleep. I don't know. But yeah. I think what I might do is try to like declutter my room and put stuff in the back of my trunk, my back of my car trunk, for it to go to Value Village. They sound good. Those noodles sound good. I don't know. What I like to eat? I really like homemade food the most. I prefer homemade food over like any. Get a good night, stranger. Thank you. I will eventually. Um, do I like spicy food? Yeah. What is Channel's food? Mexican food? Okay, I like some Mexican food. I don't like the birria tacos because the tortillas are like very sour and I don't like lime or raw onion or cilantro, so I'm kind of just left with meat on the taco. But I don't know, that's kind of it. Oh, Chinese. I really like Chinese food, genuinely. I love dumplings the most, but am I a picky eater? I don't think I'm a picky eater, but I definitely know what I like compared to what I don't like. I wouldn't say I'm a picky eater though. Um, yeah. Do they give me free food where I work at? No, but we get like 50% off food, I think, which is like really good. Although I don't really like my work's food. I like her toast. That's it. Not a fan of the rest. Yeah, I used to cosplay. I do like cosplay. Um, pizza or burger? I don't know. It kind of just depends, if I'm being honest. My favorite cosplay character to dress as would definitely be Misa from Death Note because I have the wig. Well, I have two blonde wigs, but they don't necessarily have bangs. They have like curtain bangs. But I am thinking of getting a Misa wig and going to Comic Con next year because I didn't go last year. I actually have never been to Comic Con and I really want to go. So maybe I'll go. Hi, Queen. Hi. Can you see my wig? No, not right now. I actually have a few TikToks where I'm in it if you want to go look. I'm tired. But like I can't go to sleep because it's too early. It's literally 5:17 p.m. But it could be better. Greetings. What are you, an alien? That is a good suggestion. I honestly haven't done my makeup. I did my makeup Christmas Eve and I filmed a bunch of TikToks, but like from being sick, like I have not been filming, which is like really bad because usually I film my videos like 2 weeks in advance, but I only have 3 videos in advance. So January 3rd, I'm gonna have to come up with a video soon for that. But yeah, usually I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday is usually when I post, or sometimes I'll switch it up and I'll do Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that. Um, so I switch it up every now and again, but you know. Yes, I have Instagram. It's Journey's Hobbies, but I do not have a public Snapchat. To my grandma's house, yeah. Yeah, I was giving her her Christmas gift. Yeah, that was like the day, or the day after they told me I flew away, which I still feel like crap. Even though they said I should be good by Christmas. And I've been taking my medicine. Like, so I don't know. Why did that fall? I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah. Lovely nails. Thank you, my nail tech. I love her so much. She eats every single time, I swear. I don't know what my next set's gonna be. My nail to come off. I've been having issues with like my nails coming off because I bang them so often. So I think I'm gonna do shorter nails from now on after this set, which is so short already for me because usually I have my nails like literally like up to here, so they're like this long, maybe even longer. But you know, um there's that, there's that. So yeah. But I'm gonna get off live. I'm probably going to go take our Christmas decorations down. You guys should totally like and subscribe because that'd be really cool. And definitely check out like my other socials because I keep forgetting to tell people to check out my socials. And if you would like to, my Amazon link. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, guys. Enjoy.